If you don't, and if you're just playing a slow team fighting game, you're not going to be very impactful.
It looks like it's going to be Smolder mid into this Tristana as well. It could be Varus doesn't step in it, and so Heretics will be able to walk away with the prize that was their Scuttle Crab.
You still have to wait for Isma to get...
Spyro traded here by Niski. Flash, then is played. Niski flashes away from it. The trigger seeds enough to keep Spyro alive. The ignite tick from Trimby. And down went Niski in the end. Spyro died as well.
I think it was autos from the creeps. But the creep autos,
oh my goodness,
just following across. Literally the last one manages to take him down.
Niski with a thumbs up as well from beyond the grave.
Calculated.
Taunting Spyro is a 1 for SK.
So I think Niski was trying to get the Buster shot to interrupt the Q wind up on Varus, but didn't quite get it off in time. So Spyro actually got the shot, so Spyro able to trade back relatively well. But Luan wants more here, just misses it.
Trimby going back in with the Zenith Blade as well. Jankos with the root caller, Spyro going forward. Luan flashes, crashes down, and Spyro is forfeit. SK get their second in the mid lane.
And right now, despite not even getting the base open,
complete already for Niski. I feel like if you take a fight on these terms as Heretics, you're likely to lose it unless you can find some good damage before the fight really begins. And Niski's looking for exactly that as Jankos is chunked out. Look at that, that's half his health from just the crack. And Trimby flashing forward with the Zenith Blade. Niski still has a flash, the Solar Flare coming down. Chain of Corruption for the follow-up, and Mom is called to the party. Spyro takes the kill, and it's great for Heretics. SK overextend.
That was beautiful from Heretics. I saw Trimby go in, I was like, I don't know if he's a
Chemtech Soul on the Rift for us now, but the gold lead that SK was starting to extend has shrunk quite a lot. Trimby getting chased down here by Luan. He's stunned up with a Shadowing Strike, crash down for a little bit more CC, and Trimby down to about 200 HP. Irrelevant dashing forward. Isma going in as well. The Solar Player hits onto Irrelevant, but he almost has that Mega Gnar back up. Rahel joins the fray. And SK will settle with a single kill. They'll just get the push in the mid lane. Isma picks up the eye. Wonder going to get jumped on by Niski. There's still a tower standing there, but Wonder, even with the Ghost, does still have the flash. Will use it now. Isma didn't jump the wall. I feel there could have been more of a chase, but with Heretics moving up the river, perhaps they call it off for now. SK have already been caught out, overextending once. Wonder under the tower. Is he going to be able to recall? He stops his base, and now Wonder's done for. Destiny! My name is Isma. Redemption coming down. Trimby looking for the Solar Flare. Irrelevant with a good wallop. Stop Trimby in his tracks.
It was nicely played by SK because they knew that they'd gotten that jump on towards Wonder.
Can't chase him any further.
Unbelievable. It must be so frustrating being on Heretics side right now. You can just see at all times how much they're trying to brute force all these fights.
But irrelevant to this stage, nor can anyone deal with Niski. So as long as you just keep control over the mid lane and kind of have Luan and Isma playing towards those sides, there's very little that Heretics can do. Entered into bot, we're immediately just going to collapse onto mid lane and take this mid lane turret, keeping Heretics push back, denying them access to any sort of what SK are doing. They just run to link up with Niski, take that top tier tower thanks to those 6 Void Grubs and the pushing power of Tristana, and now you're just slowly...
It's one of those things you can do when you are this far ahead, because if SK were a little bit further, a little bit closer to Heretics in terms of gold, you don't really want to invest 3 people into fighting 4 people around their blue buff while your AD carry is somewhere else. But because SK grazes Irrelevant's ankles but does not connect, and now Niski has so much free time with the bot lane tier 2, and Rahel has free time with the mid lane as well. Managed to bounce back in the summer regular season as they start up the Baron right now. Heretics trying to get in here. Spyro still pushing out that bot lane. That Baron's already down to 5,000. Look at how far away Spyro is. The blast cone away. Luan engages, and they're doing the Baron and taking the fight at the same time. It's 2 already to SK. Wonder trying to get in. He has to flash away. Isma diving forward. It's an ace for 1. A Baron to boot as SK clean it up.
SK decimate Heretics off the back of the Baron, and with that, they'll just be able to walk it down the mid lane. The minion line is coming, and there's no one on Heretics to defend.
This is absolutely brutal scenes right now. With Heretics team comp, once they fall behind with the triple AD carry threat, there's just nothing they can do. Every person is a running free kill, and you know, they don't have enough peel from the Ivan and Leona, they don't have enough front line, and it's just way, way, way too hard for them to do anything at this point.
Well, we had a week to wait, but it seems like SK are still in fine form as they go 1-0 up over Heretics.